So you don't think it's a man's job to provide financially?
Like, if he can, he can. If he can't, he can't. Like, but you just gonna live in a box because you have some kind of principle that says that you can't work?
So today I interviewed my wife, and we've been married 8 years today, by the way. And for the first time, she comes on camera. She don't like the camera. She don't talk on camera. She not social media type person. She doesn't really care to be in front of a camera, and she doesn't really speak a lot. Today I interviewed her and asked her some questions, and I think you might be curious to hear what she had to say about these relationships and dating and money issues and all these stuff. So if you care to listen to the opinion of my spouse, and by the way, this was not planned. This is not my answers. This is completely her. She's a free woman. By the way, she's a soldier. She's been 14 plus years active duty. She's an E8 in the military. She is completely an individual. All right. She's not soft. So listen, check this out. I hope you enjoy it. What do you, as a woman who's been married for 8 years, right? And I want to post this part, and this is not rehearsed. As a woman who's been married for 8 years, because I really want to post this on my YouTube. What do you think the biggest thing a man provides? A husband. Not a man, but a husband. Now, you ain't single, and you've been married for a long time, and you hear all these conversations about what a man provides, and a man is a provider. What do you think the biggest thing? Okay. That was a bug, by the way. What do you think what is the biggest thing that a man provides for his family or wife or whatever? What do you consider the provider type thing?
They provide a lot of things.
Well, what do you think is if you say you want a provider, what does that mean? What do you think a husband provides the most? Okay, what's the first thing a man provides? What's the first thing that you think a man provides for his family?
Security.
What does that mean? Is that money?
It's all encompassing.
But what would you say is the number one thing in that group?
I guess feeling safe.
Feeling safe. Feeling safe from being broke, poor, poverty, emotionally. Which one?
All of them. That's why it says all encompassing. Like,
Choose
you
one.
Can't,
Choose
you can't choose
what?
one. There's
Because
no choosing one.
A lot of women.
Because like you have to feel safe however you feel safe. So some people may need to be feeling safe emotionally. Some people may need financial to feel safe. Some people may need to feel safe physically. It just depends on the person. Some may need all. It depends on what their life has been like.
So when you say a man is a provider, it's not necessarily money.
No.
So why do social media have it saying that it's money, a provider, money?
I think because the economy is just bad.
You think that's what it is? Because the economy? Is that what it is?
Yeah. I think the economy is bad. Everything's super expensive. Like, money doesn't go as far as it used to go anymore. Like, literally every home now needs to be a 2-income household. Like, that stay-at-home wife thing. It's a hard thing to do because the inflation is so high.
So
It costs $5 for some milk, for some eggs. Like, I remember when eggs used to cost like $1.50.
now the cost what?
Like now, a good set of eggs cost me like a good $4 or $5. The good ones.
So now that you brought that up, I think this is very important. Look at the Mercedes-Benz. Nice, isn't it? Now that you brought that up, you said that the stay-at-home family. So you don't believe in the narrative about men is the only one that brings money or providing for you? Or providing for his family, or the woman should be doing that too?
If they need it, then why shouldn't you do it?
Should she feel like it's a man's job?
Is she not an adult?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
means? Is she not an adult? So she can't do for herself either?
So you don't think it's a man's job to provide financially?
Like, if he can, he can. If he can't, he can't. Like, but you just gonna live in a box because you have some kind of principle that says that you can't work?
Would you be with a man who can't provide fully all the financial necessities or financial obligation? At this point in your life, can you do that?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
Why would you tell me that before?
We did for a long time. What are you talking about?
We did.
We did for a long time. We did for a long time where you would pay like the rent and then I would pay like everything else. We did that for a long time.
So,
what are you talking about?
Did you think that it had to change, or?
No, you wanted it to change, not me. I didn't ask for it to change. You said, oh, I'm gonna start paying this and then you just save your money.
Do you think? So, what advice would you give to a new couple who just starting out? You know, you've been doing this for 8 years now, being married, and people expect a certain. You know, I think young couples, young ladies, expecting social media narrative. Like, what would you say? But number one, would you consider yourself a masculine woman? What's your career?
I'm in the army.
How long you been in the army?
14 years.
How would you consider yourself a masculine woman or a feminine woman?
I don't think I consider myself either one.
What do you consider yourself?
Whatever it calls for the situation.
I like that. You know, I like to see. That's why I like you, man. This is why I like you. Because I think people got the one or the other. So, what would you tell the younger woman who just been starting relationships, the 21-year-olds? Well, for one, how old are you anyway? just to because you look young, so they'll be like, "Ooh, look at his beard and look at yours. He looks old." How old are you? I have gray hair. How old are you?
I'm gonna be 35 next month.
35. So she's 35 years old. So she ain't that young. She just looks like she's a damn child. So what would you tell the 21-year-old, 22-year-old chicks, ladies, young ladies who starting out in these narratives about relationships and all this crap?
Well, it depends what they want in their life, or what do they want at this moment. Because if you're gonna date someone who's the same age as you, if you're gonna date someone that's 21, you have to know that he's not gonna be able to provide you with everything.
So should she date an older man then, or should she what?
If that's what she wants.
So the narrative about expecting a man to pay all your stuff is what? I mean, did you expect me to pay all your bills?
No, but that's also not how I grew up. So some people, like your daughter, might expect someone to pay all her stuff.
Why is that? Why do you think so?
Because that's what she's seen from her daddy.
Would you respect me any less if I couldn't pay for all this stuff at this point in my life, or even though I'm 40 something?
No, because that's not how we entered into our agreement.
But what's our agreement anyways? Did we have an agreement?
No.
So the narrative about a woman expecting a man to pay all her stuff so that she can feel feminine. What do you think of that theory?
I don't see how being feminine means someone has to pay for all your stuff. Cause like, if you go to work every day and you come home, like, how does a man paying for all your stuff make you feminine? I don't get it. It's just weird. Like,
So working don't make you
like
masculine?
how does working make you masculine though? Like, so because I work means that I can't cook, I can't clean, I can't be nice, I can't be nice to my kids and my husband and stuff. Just because I work, I can't be nice. Like, yeah, there's situations where I'm at work and I might not be nice at work just because people's doing dumb stuff.
Well, what do you think about the 50-50 thingy, the 50-50 argument that's been going on in the social media world for the past 16 years that we've just been hearing? What do you think about the 50-50? What do you think it's a bad thing, or it's a practical thing, or it makes sense?
So, I think, so it's hard to say, right? Like, if you're in a relationship, if you're in a new relationship, there shouldn't be no 50-50. It should be 100-100. You own 100% of your stuff, he owns 100% of his stuff when you're in a new relationship. Now, if you're a couple years in and you guys are going to get married and you guys move in together, then it's like, it's different. Because, like, once you move in, it's no more, oh, this is mine and this is yours. It's ours. So, if it's ours, it can't be 50-50. It's just, we have to pay.
We have to pay, right? It doesn't matter who.
It's just we have to pay. So, where it's coming from is where it could come from. It's either come from you or it's either come from me. But at the end of the day, we have to pay. Because we both live here. So once you move in together, it's no longer, oh, it's mine, it's yours. No, it's ours, and we have to find a way to pay. Whether you pay, whether I pay, whether you get your mama to pay or your daddy to pay, but somebody has to pay.
True. So let me ask you this last question. And I think I want to do more of these videos too, by the way, because I think you're very smart little pretty thing. And at first I thought that you wasn't smart when I met you because you were cute and tiny. So I'm like, that's not my type. Then I talked to you and you realize that you cook. And I, oh, you cook? Oh, you clean too? Huh? Well, she's cute, but she take care of her stuff. Because that's my biggest thing. So let me ask you this, right? So before I start paying all these things and buying you all these cars that you want and being able to afford the lifestyle that you desire, even though you have your own career, making a good bit of money, you know, you're a senior in the military, making 90-something thousand, or I don't know how much you make. Do you feel any different based on, because I'm paying for this, I'm paying for that? Do you feel more feminine, less feminine? Do you feel more special, less special? Like, now that I'm taking care of, because I chose to, like you said, how do you feel? Do you feel more secure? Do you feel more safe? Do you feel more, you know, do you respect me more? Do you, I mean, whatever you feel.
You mean from like day one?
Yeah, from when we started 50-50, because we started, you know, I wasn't there when we started to pay all the bills. We were able to pay, you know, I mean, you know, to pay all the bills plus this and plus the car note and all that stuff. But now that I'm able to do all that stuff, now that I do it, do you feel any different?
I just feel like it's more fun.
What do you mean more fun?
Then we just get to do more things, that's all.
So what do you think your role as a woman when her man is able to, you know, financially take care of the home? What do you think your role is as a wife?
To support you?
To support me? Support me how?
By letting you do whatever you think needs to be done.
So you don't feel more feminine or more this or less this, or, I mean, nothing changed?
No.
Really? So you was always feeling secure no matter if you're paying 50-50?
Yeah, because you never let me down. It's not like we never like didn't have a necessity.
Listen, this young lady don't like being on camera. It's the first time I got this video, and I don't know how I got it. I don't know how she started talking. I'm surprised. Thank you.
You're not welcome.
Can you kiss my forehead, please? Yo, we're coming with more because I like her. We're coming with more. This is 8-year anniversary conversation in the car outside the gym. You can't beat this. Peace.